Hello, and welcome to episode 174 of my Wurm Unlimited tutorial series. This episode will be on making a crate rack, one of the best new items to be added to Wurm for all you hoarders out there. And that, my dear viewers, includes me. But before I begin though, say hello, Raynstorm.
Hello.
Hi everyone, Raynstorm here, and yes, you're right, you are a hoarder.
I am, aren't I? Give me a wagon, give me a mountain, and give me a crate rack with a load of crates, large crates that is, and I'll be happy. So yes, this item, the crate rack, which, how long ago was it added into the Wurm, Raynstorm?
The last major update.
So quite recently then.
Yeah.
So all your big crates that you're used to seeing about your yards, or your gardens, or your deeds, whatever you want to call it, but you've got all of these. And they do look quite messy being slung around, no matter how you organise them, they do look a bit messy. Now, of course, you have a nice way to organise them all into one space. And Raynstorm worked out that you can fit two of the racks on a single tile, didn't you?
Yeah, easily fit two on there. I mean, you could probably fit more, but to make it look right, you can put two side by side and it'll take up the whole tile.
Yeah, on the side of the tile, so it doesn't block your way if you're doing it in a corridor, for example. So right, without further ado then, let's start by taking a look at what we need for the crate rack. So to make a crate rack, you need 6 planks, 1 large nail, and 2 wooden beams. So let's open up my inventory, and let's get started with the old school way. So that's with, well, I may as well grab all of this stuff in fact, because I'm going to need it. Okay, so I'll show you the old school way to get it started, which is just activate your large nail and right click on a wooden beam and create container, and there you go, crate rack. So you can see I've got 96% chance. That's with, is it fine carpentry, or let's just check the recipe window in fact, rather than keep bothering poor Raynstorm. So if I put in here crate rack, or crate, there's the crate rack. So it's going to use carpentry. So my carpentry skill is 81, so that's why it's 96% to create it. So okay, let's do that. Now, which way do I want to be facing actually, Raynstorm? Do I want to do it here, don't I?
Correct.
Yeah, so let's do it here besides, because I don't want to put it right in the middle of the path and upset Raynstorm. So right click with your large nail activated, right click the wooden beam, create container and crate rack. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is switch to the recipe window by right clicking on this and add to the crafting window. Okay, right, so I need to add the planks and the wooden beam. So let's do the wooden beam. And, what tool? Oh no, there we go, it's happy. I thought it was going to grumble. Put the planks in, whack that up to 4. And lo and behold, we now have ourselves a crate rack, which looks just, oh, let's get rid of some of these windows, looks just like that. Okay, so that's the crate rack built. What we're going to look at next is loading it up with crates, because if you right click on a crate, you're going to see you don't get any option to pick it up or load it or anything like that. So in order to put your small and your large crates into the crate rack, you will have to use your wagon or your cart. So let's hop in the cart and let's load up now the crates. Now your crates can be empty or they can contain items. So now we right click and load cargo. Now if you've got lots of crates, which I imagine the bulk of you will have lots of crates, what you can do to make your lives much easier is you can bind a hotkey for loading them. So if I bring up the settings window and go to keybinds and item. Down here you'll see you've got one for load cargo. Now I'm going to choose my numpad 9, simply because I think it's got, well, aim upper right, which, you know what, I don't think I'll ever use that, or not for a while anyway. So I'm going to OK that and save. Okay, let's now give that a go. No, it doesn't seem to like it in actual fact, because it ain't doing a lot. Why not near enough? Oh, I bet it's because I've got another item bound to that key, so let's see if I can find it. So it was attacking, fighting, so there we go, let's blank that off. Let's save. Now let's try it again. Oh, weird. Hotkey doesn't want to work. Does your hotkey work for you, Raynstorm?
Yeah. Yes. I just hover over it and hit the key. I hover the mouse over it so it shows that it's outlined, and then I just hit my hotkey.
No, mine just refuses to work, and I bet it's because I'm using the numpad numbers. Oh, let's just do another one for goodness
Is your
sake.
num lock on?
Yeah, my num lock is definitely on. I've turned it on and off.
Try turning it off and see if that works.
I did. I'm going to do a different key.
Okay. I just used L because L for me was not being used, so.
All of my keys, I think. Oh no, wait a minute. It removed it. Let's try again. How weird. Right, let's try now. There we go. Wurm was just giving me a bit of a slapping, that's all. Be something wrong if it weren't. So yeah, as you can see, by doing a hotkey, binding a key, it makes it... Ah right, there's not enough room, so let's have a look. How many have we managed to fit? So we've got 2 large crates and a small crate. Also there's a raft and some chests, but we'll have to do it like that. I can always come back to that other crate. Okay, so let's move over here. Now what we do, so you open up your wagon or cart, put the window to the left, right click your crate rack, open that, put it to the right, select what you want to put in there, so you can control the control key and then keep control pressed and just drag them over. There you go.
Why do you have to have the control?
Oh, you don't have to keep it pressed, but you
No, you just drag it.
Yeah, you can select different items in the window. If you've got 4 items and you need just 2 of them, then you control left click each item you want to move. So there we go, that's how you can put your small and large crates into a crate rack. And I know what you're asking now, how many small crates and how many large crates can you fit into a crate rack? And as we're trying to make this a condensed episode of details on the crate rack, let's show you. So if I disembark...
Take the small and large crate out of that crate rack that you just put in.
Oh, okay. I know what you're going to say, because you want me to show... Yeah, good idea. So let's put that back. So you see it goes both ways. Right, so yeah, what Raynstorm's getting at is we want to show you with a crate rack that's fully loaded, with me trying to put more crates in, so it will show you, tell you, because you haven't got to take my word for it, you can just see that the game itself is like that. So, large crates, how many can you fit in a crate rack? So if we take a look, you'll see you can fit 30. If I try and put another one in, we get the message, the large crate will not fit in the rack. So 30 large crates you can fit in a crate rack. For the small crates, let's look at that next. If I open this one, you will see there's 51 small crates. If I try it and drop another one, you'll see it says the small crate will not fit in the crate rack. So the answer to small crates is 51. So 30 large and 51 small crates. That's how many your crate rack will hold. Now if I reverse this cart back up, you can see how much space on the actual tile they're taking up. So let's go and have a look. Okay, so as you can see there, you can fit 2 nicely on a tile. You've only got 2, haven't you, on this tile?
Yep, only 2.
Yeah. But, whoops, getting a bit of lag. As you can see, 2 of them takes up over 3/4 of the tile. You could try and push one off more into the wall, but you want to be able to access them, especially if you've got lots of crate racks. Anything else you want to add, Raynstorm? Anything I'm perhaps missed?
No, I think you did good.
Yeah, I can't really think of any more details to do with the crate rack. Apart from
they're going to free up a lot of space, let me tell you.
That's what I was going to say, apart from the fact of just how fantastic they are as a new item into the game. That's right, you can just like, now you're going to be able to get hundreds of thousands of items of all different types, of all these racks. Right, okay.
So in our warehouses, we have it set up so there are crate racks on the inner perimeter and the outer perimeter, and you can go between them. It just takes up so much less space now. Where we used to like have to condense everything into one little section of a warehouse. Now we just have the crate rack, and you can organize it by materials, which is really cool. So like one crate rack can be all stones, right? It could be one quality of stone, like all 40 qualities in this rack. And each rack is a different quality, or it could be a different type of stone. It could be, this rack is all plain stone, this rack is all sandstone, this rack is all, slate, marble, so on. You could do, one rack could be all brick versus stone. It just makes it so much nicer to get a lot of stuff in a small area now. You don't have to make these huge warehouses anymore like we used to.
You know what would be really, really nice though? If you could right click on the side of the crate and give it a name.
You can. Oh, you mean the crate itself?
Yeah.
You can. So open up your crate rack, and then you have all these crates there. You would have to stretch the window out a little bit, but you can name each one of these crate racks, just like any other thing. You just rename it, and I can put, let's see, 90 quality. So did you see that? So come over here to this first crate rack, open it up, right?
Yeah, no, I'm lagging out a bit. I think the game's going to crash. Wow. Good job this isn't a long episode.
No, it's not crashing.
No, it's giving me serious lag though. I can't even do that, to be honest with you, if I try and walk.
Yeah, I think they have a memory leak issue, because even I have problems on my own server, and it seems to take up a lot of memory, and as soon as I log out and log back in, then I'm fine again.
Yeah.
So it's, to me, is a definite memory leak. It's supposed to take up less memory, but just my client takes up more memory than the game itself. So there's some major issues with it still. But can you open the
Yeah,
crate rack?
I've opened the crate rack.
Okay, it's in the bottom right-hand corner, you see the little lines there. If you stretch your window out, do you now see where it says 90 quality on one of the racks? Or maybe one of the crates?
Let's have a look. Yeah.
So see, you can name your crates.
Yeah, no. What I meant though was actually, when you look at the crate rack, you can see the little scribble on the side of the individual crates saying what they are. So as you walk along a corridor, through a warehouse.
So highlight it. Doesn't it say small crates up there when you highlight it?
Yeah, it says. Oh yeah, it says small crates, but I'm saying, seeing on the side of the crate the name of what's in that individual crate. It just says
crate rack.
It says crate rack and then in brackets small crates. But what I'm saying is,
what I'm saying is, in the brackets, can't you put rocks or brick or sandstone sandstone or marble. You can put whatever you want in there. You can rename the rack whatever you want, and then within the rack you can rename each of those crates.
Yeah, but what I mean is, if you look at the crate, you don't hover your mouse over the crates, okay? So you're not getting no item coming up on your mouse pointer. I'm saying looking at the crates without moving your mouse over them, it's telling you what's in that crate. See what I mean? Imagine getting a bit of chalk and writing on the side of the crate.
Right.
Stones, bricks,
You can't
mortar.
do that with any other item in the game. So what makes you want to, I mean, I understand it makes it easier to be able to read from far away, but personally I wouldn't want to see it because I want to be immersed in the game. I don't want to see everything.
Oh no, I do. I prefer to see it organised. You know, when you're
It is
storing
really nice.
thousands and thousands of items.
I'm immersed in the game. All I have to do is hover over it. Oh, look, small crates. You're just being lazy.
It would be, yeah, I know, that's right. It would be nice if it just said the names on the sides.
Right, and then I wouldn't be immersed in the game now. I would be looking at signs all over.
Well, you have an option then. Just to make you happy, there's an option that says remove names from the crates Raynstorm. Okay? I even give you a name. How about that?
We'll check a little box if we want to see the label on the outside or not.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I like that.
Now,
I can live with that.
How good would that be? We'd both be happy then, wouldn't we?
I would live with that.
You could filter it.
Just hopefully the devs are watching and then they can
Yeah,
put
right.
that into the game.
Well, I think I'm all done with my waffle. Would you like to say anything else, or your goodbyes?
Yeah, we've had our little argument for the day.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't call it an argument. It's more debate. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Raynstorm, for all your help and the discussion we just had. Thank you for that and all. But more importantly, all your time and all your organising of the materials, and of course your help with the information on the crate racks. To the rest of you, wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.